Hey, Joe. Hey, Kim. Hey, Jennifer. I'm working. I got one, two, three, five squares made already. I'm probably not doing it the right way. I got a table here in front of me. I don't know if I can point it down. Let me see if I can turn this down so you guys can see. I laid my material down here, and then I got a ruler at 6 inches plus. It's got a little on each side, probably a half inch on each side, so it's probably going to be 7 inches. And I've taken straight over, mark it. I'm using a marker and cutting them out and squaring them up. I cut one wavelength and I turn around and go back and do it the other way. I don't have a big old cutting board and one of the things, so try and do what I got. It's dark, the material's hard to see my marker. Well, let me turn it back up there. And then I'm hand cutting everything. I waited. I sent Rita a message, but she never answered. She must be in her recliner. I was just going to join her tonight. So I start out with a piece like that. I turn it around and take my ruler and go the other way so they're the same size all the way around. But doing it freehand, they're pretty straight. When I sew them, they're going to be crooked anyway, so I figured it ain't going to hurt too much. Shannon went to work early again tonight, so ain't nothing on TV, so I figured I'd start cutting squares. I need a bigger table. I ought to go up there at the table, but I didn't want to move the computer and everything. I got a big long table in the office, but ain't much room here in the living room. For you guys that missed it this morning, I cut up 4 pairs of jeans and 4 shirts. I did get a boo boo on my finger. Only thing that happened so far. I know there's more to come. We finally got some snow up here now, Kim. We got about another half inch since we was on earlier. that one ain't gonna be long enough, I don't think. Nope. Then I'm gonna take the little pieces. I'll make some small squares out of my scraps and add some small squares in it. Yeah, I'm doing everything by hand too. Hi, Jenna. I mean, it was done that way for years, so I can't afford right now, not working, to go out and buy a bunch of fancy stuff. And then, hey, Josh, I'm making a rag quilt. Josh, I'm cut up a bunch of jeans and shirts today, and a lot of these ladies that's in here make quilts, and they've been trying to talk me into doing it because I'm just sitting around the house right now. I can't work, so it's giving me something to do. So I'm trying it. Hi, Paula. I missed you today, Paula. Randy, you shouldn't do that. YouTube takes a bunch of that. I appreciate it, but YouTube takes a bunch of that, and it takes a month to get it. Hey, Gary. Yeah, Josh, you haven't been in here, but I got 1st of December, my blood sugar. Well, I didn't know it was it, but I got sick on the road, fell down some stairs and hurt my back. I'm selling my trucks, and I got home, went to the doctor for my back and my arm, and found out my blood sugar jumped to 590. So I got it kind of under control now, but I can't see very good. It's actually my eyes aren't working real good tonight. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm trying to because I'm so bored. But yeah, I know, Gary. If they say if it gets up to 600, you can go into a coma. I probably should have went in a coma. I probably got treated better. My wife is mean to me. She won't give me no cake or pop. So I'm sitting here, and the girls have been aggravating me, trying to get me to do something. And so I'm trying to join in with them, and I'm gonna make a rag quilt. If anybody wants to come up, I'll drop the link again. I know it's not good for me, but heck, if I'm going to die, I want to be sweet when I'm doing it. Ask Paula, I'm not very sweet, so I can use all the sugar I can get. Another one bites the dust. I am. I have. I've actually lost 30 pounds, Gary. I don't eat a whole lot of stuff, but I have lost 30 pounds. Hi, Gladys. I'm not a professional at this, but it's going to take me a while. But hey, how many squares? Time I do the seam, so it should be at least 5 inches. How many squares? Hi, Mary. How many squares is it going to take to make a twin size quilt? Gary, I thought you knew everything. I don't know. I don't have a tape measure. I measure this. I got a deal I'm putting on the back. I was going to measure it and see, and I could probably do the math. Oh, get my finger out of the way. I've done cutting the jeans up. Now I'm making the squares. I got that much done already cutting squares. I just started cutting squares. I got I think I got enough material cut up. I don't know yet. I'll show you. See if I can show you in here. I got a lot cut up, guys. I think there's 4 pair of jeans and 4 shirts I cut up. Yeah, I'm working on a quilt. It's called a rag quilt. The material when you sew two together and then you open it up and there'll be a fringes on top at each one of the seams. So it's called a rag quilt. I seen one on a YouTube channel I watch, and it was really neat. So, and I'm not very good at putting them little bitty pieces together like the ladies do. So I'm trying to just make something I think is easy for me. $200. Holy cow! I I don't know. I might have enough. We got extra jeans in there. Shannon said I can have some of her old jeans too. So, man, I didn't think I'd have to cut more up. That's a lot. Maybe I'll make a baby blanket or quilt. They're right now. They're about 7 inches square, but you got to have. Kim told me today a half-inch seam all the way around. So you're going to lose a half-inch all the way around. So I'm thinking they still should be at least 5 inch squares, Gary, when you're done. That's what I think. I should have at least 5 inches left. I don't have no needles in here. I'd fold some up and see what it laid out to. Carrie doesn't come to my channel anymore. She did something to one of the other subscribers. The other YouTubers actually let her come back to her channel, but I don't care for Carrie coming over here. Some people helped her out, and she blew a big pit. And so when people are helping you out, I don't like people that do that stuff to my friends. She has been sick, though, I'll tell you that, because she does go on the other channels. I see her. I don't talk to her. Well, here's what. Let me see if I can dig it out of my pile of mess here. I got this fleece blankets, and it goes on my twin beds. And I was thinking, Betty, you can't get up here. So I was thinking about making it the size of this. This is going to be my backing. I got a gray one. This is brown. I know it's hard to see in the camera here, but I got a gray one just like it. I'm not putting no stuff between it. I'm just going to have the other material and this sewed together. And because I like this soft material on me, but it's going to be heavy with the jeans and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, but I might make it a little bit smaller, like you're saying. I can cut that up too, you know. I seen a little bit ago, Arkansas is getting pretty good snowstorm now too. There was a YouTube video of Central Arkansas. I don't know. I know Rhonda made it home, but I don't know. Here, get up here. Leave me alone. Here, let me move him. Goofy cat. The dang cat wants to join the party. Here, come here. Get up here. Get up and lay down. Now leave me alone. When Shannon leaves anymore, no, I'm not petting you. Don't headbutt me. You can't operate the scissors. And you don't need on that table there either. I'm working on that table. Yep, I got company. She's a pain. Hey, you can't grab the strings. Betty, she's down there. There's strings on this one, and she's trying to grab my strings. Yeah. I thought about too making we got a bunch of throw pillows that come with the couch and stuff. Yep, she's supervising. She's a pain. But I thought about making one like the quilt, a pillow. Shannon told me I could have one of these pillows. I could take the stuffing or just make a cover to go over the other pillow. And I'm thinking about making a pillow too to match it. Kim, instead of typing, you got up earlier. If you want to come on up, come on back up. Don't seem like anybody else wants to come up. And some of these jeans had paint on them, and some of them had holes in them. And I'm leaving that in the deal. Like this pair's kind of wore out a little bit, so I'm leaving them holes in. I figured it'd give me character. I don't know, some of you didn't see my live earlier this morning. I got some of the jeans, I cut the pockets out a little bit wide so I can sew them together. I'm going to leave the pockets, and I got a shirt that's got my name on it. Hi, Linda. You guys, Linda's doing a giveaway. She got a short out, showed the material, some pretty material, fabric. I said material, but fabric. But look at Linda short she did just a little bit ago, and you can see the fabric that she's going to be giving away. Some nice stuff, guys. So make sure you subscribe to her. I'm going to have to get an iron out, though. Some of these squares, when I sew them, are a little bit wrinkled. Thanks, Mary. Linda, if you want to come up, you can come up too. If the link ain't there still, I'll drop the link if you want to come up and talk about your channel and stuff. Oh, let's see how many we got. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 260 more to go. Wow. Hi, Kim.
Hi. I got out of a nice warm bed to come in here and sit and do this. Had my electric blanket on, but now
mine's right here, but it's not bad in here right now.
Oh, this furnace in this apartment is haywire.
Is it electric?
Yeah, it's gas, but the thermostat's electric, and it's not. It hasn't been working right for quite a while. But
have they changed the filter?
Yeah, they're going to do that the 28th. And I mean, they're good about changing the filters. That's not the issue. What it does is it comes on and it runs for literally 45 seconds, and then it kicks off for 3 minutes, and then it kicks back on and runs for 30 seconds and kicks off for another 3 minutes, and then comes back on and runs for 15 seconds and then kicks off for about 30 minutes. They don't know what's wrong with it. I told him, I said, could it be that it just needs a new furnace?
Sounds like it's a heating element. There's a thermocouple in there when it gets so hot, it sounds like it's breaking down.
Oh, something is haywire. It's been acting up ever since I moved in here in 2016. And
Oh,
the previous owner kept saying, well, there's nothing wrong with it because the air conditioner is working just fine. Well, the air conditioner works differently than the furnace does.
yep.
And so the air conditioner's no problem, but this furnace is just getting worse all the time. And so when I'm sitting here,
You
and of
pay
course
your
it
rent, they
makes
ought to fix it.
exactly. And for what they're charging, they really ought to fix it. So now you're talking about cutting that stuff out by hand and the way you're tracing around those.
Uh-huh.
My grandmother, and I've got several of the patterns that she used, cut the patterns out of the Kansas City Star magazine or newspaper in the 1930s. I've got her collection from, I believe it's 1929 to 1931 is the patterns that she cut out that I have. I don't have all of them, but the ones that she wanted. And then she would take paper and trace over that pattern so she didn't cut it up. And then she made her own patterns and cut them out by hand. And 9 times out of 10, they were sewn together by hand.
Yeah, a lot of it was sewed together. The old blankets or quilts a long time ago, they didn't have all the machines.
Mm-hmm.
They'd sit there for hours and just sew them together.
Mm-hmm.
I
My
ain't doing
grandma
that. I'm telling you now. I ain't sitting here trying to sew all these squares together.
I don't blame you. Now, I've done hand piecing, and it can be just as time consuming as hand quilting. I like the way that it looks, though. So I've got a quilt top that I made out of 2-inch hexagons that covers the top of my queen size bed, which means
Oh,
that by the time I get it quilted, it's going to be just an oversized lap quilt, but it'll still be okay.
man, it's a lot of squares, though.
Well, did you read, though? If you take a 1/2-inch seam that cuts your square down to a 6-inch finished square, then if you want to do, because what they consider a twin is a 72 by 90, some
Huh?
figure it's 72 by 84, but even at that, you're looking at between 160 and 180 squares.
I think
If you cut.
this pile of material I got on the floor, I'm going to lay it all out on the floor when I get all the squares, and that's probably what the size is going to be.
There
I don't
you
know if
go.
I'll cut any more pants up.
There you go. Well, you don't have to make it a specific size. It's your quilt. And if you're happy with the size it turns out, that's all that matters.
I just mainly wanted to see if I could do it. Hey, Lone Cowboy Ken. Hey, Ken, I ain't seen you
Hi,
in a
Kim.
while.
Hi, everybody down in chat. I can't see the chat, so.
Yeah, Ken's here. Linda, Joe, Mary, and I probably missed some others, but the chat ain't moved. I'm off the road, Ken. If you want to pay bills, I'll send you some. Ken's paying bills and just seeing what we're doing.
Ah. As long
Yeah,
as you have the wherewithal to keep them paid, that's good.
I've been off the road since first week of December.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. First week of December.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun.
And even when you're not.
Hi,
And
Ginger.
the older you get, the faster it goes.
Yeah, it's regular blue jeans. I just cut some old blue jeans I had, Ginger, up, and some old work shirts, uniforms. That's what I'm making it out of. It's just all different types of colors of blue jeans. Like this here was a work pants, uniform pants.
And on that denim that you're using, um, 9 times out of 10, denim will be two different shades. The one side will be darker than the other. You can actually turn them over back and forth to get
Right.
two different variations in color.
Well, I was looking at them because I'm using a permanent marker.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what? You're right. I couldn't really tell it, but yeah, this side is darker. This side's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit lighter, but might be the light. Because I was trying to, because I'm using a permanent marker, and so I'm putting it on the inside that I won't see.
Yeah.
I see where a cutting table and a roll a belly would be nice doing this.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes quick work of cutting in most cases.
Yeah, because this takes some time here doing it like this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got is time.
The first 3 quilts that I made, well, 4 actually. I traced the pattern pieces out. I drew them out on card, measured out what I wanted on cardboard, and then traced around them with a marker and cut them out by hand.
Anybody else wants to come up? You guys are welcome to come up. Join me and Kim.
Yeah, somebody else, please come up.
I'm trying to pay attention here too. So here's a shirt. See, it's a little bit lighter material, but I don't think it's going to hurt nothing.
It shouldn't. Plus the fact that when the quilt is washed and those edges start fraying,
Uh huh.
that's a lot of that's going to fray out of it anyway. And if it doesn't,
Hi,
it's just a
Cheryl.
new design element. Hi, Cheryl.
No, Ken, they're dirty. I'm getting the worn look into them. Cheryl says, "Hi, Randy, the quilt maker." I'm catching you, Cheryl. I'm on number one. Ken, you missed it earlier. I did it live this morning, and I'd cut one leg off, and I had the waistband still in one leg. The crotch is out, and I asked him if I wanted me to model it or not for him. Nobody wanted me to model it.
I think most of us figured that Shannon probably would not appreciate you modeling for other women.
She wouldn't care.
I just got a text from my daughter that her kids were out of school today and they will be tomorrow due to this weather. She's in Columbia.
Yep, you missed it, Mary. I was wanting to model for everybody this morning, but nobody wanted me to do it. Then I cut one off, both her legs, and I said, "Hey, I made me some jorts. Those are in style."
Yeah. I tell you what, Sunday, when I ran some errands, even as cold as it was Sunday, I was amazed at the number of people I saw running around in shorts and flip-flops.
Yeah, some people
Some
are
of the girls
nuts.
were and some of the girls were huddled up in their hoodies and talking about, oh, it's so cold, it's so cold. And I just wanted to say, well, if you dressed properly, it might help. Good grief, put some clothes on.
Oh. Mary says, "Sounds like idiots to her." You're right, Mary.
Yep. Oh, it runs rampant down here. I'll tell
Then
you.
they wonder why they get sick.
Yeah. What gets me is the ones that run around like that, and then they say, "Oh, my skin is so dry, I just don't understand it." Well, wear clothes, don't expose all that skin to this cold, dry air, and it might help a whole lot.
Jennifer, Kim is in Kansas City. She's about 60 miles south of me. I live up outside of St. Joe, and Kim lives down by Independence, Kansas City area.
I'm literally, let's see here, Highway 40 is the dividing line between Kansas City and Independence as far as the south end of Independence is concerned. And I think Sterling is the dividing line going east and west. So
She's
I'm
less than
like,
5 miles from the Chiefs Stadium.
yeah, I'm like 5 blocks north and 3 blocks east of the Kansas City lines. So I'm just barely in Independence, but my mail comes out of Independence. So that's what they say. Yeah, I'm literally like 6 minutes away from the stadiums. When the Chiefs had home games and Weidman would do the flyovers, I always heard those jets going over.
I was stationed at Whiteman for a year.
Oh, cool. When was that?
Yep. In the early 80s.
Ah,
Randy Jr. wasn't born yet. Yeah, and Kim, Jennifer's not too far from us either. She's real close to us too. I mean Cheryl. First t-shirt or shirts. I think that's going to look pretty good together. The different colors.
oh yeah, it will. All those variations of blue, that'll be
Yep.
neat. So is your supervisor still in there supervising what you're doing?
She is laying on my feet. I got that pile of rags right there, and she's by my feet and that.
There you go. Well, at least she'll keep your feet warm.
She likes. I get the heat blanket once in a while, or my big blanket when I sit here.
Mm-hmm.
But Shannon likes to keep the temperature down. I turn it up, but she gets hot. But she loves this cat. Will get inside of a blanket and hide.
Mm-hmm.
It's over on the couch over there. She gets in there when nobody's in there, but she's gotten the habit when I got the heated blanket on, and I'll be like dozing off here, and I feel something. She crawls up on top of my feet underneath that heating blanket. She's cold
Yeah.
blooded, really bad.
Is she Siamese?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's. We got her. I've told the story, but hey, Rhonda, you want to come up? Or
Hi,
you're probably
Rhonda.
taking a nap from your drive today. But the people, well, not the lady we got her from. She was been rehomed twice. But the other people had her declawed because she would
Mm.
hide around the corner and grab the kids
Oh.
and scare them. Now, I walk through the house, she doesn't do it to me. But if Shannon's sitting here and walks towards the bedroom or the bathroom, she'll reach up and grab Shannon's leg and hang on.
Oh.
But she doesn't do it to me, but she does to Shannon every time Shannon walks across the floor. Now, like she sits here, every once in a while she'll bite me if I move the wrong way. But she'll go over and be
Mhm.
laying by Shannon, and next thing you know, she just reaches up and bites Shannon real hard and draws blood.
Oh no.
Shannon's got I don't know if you can see it over in the background over there on her table
Mm-hmm.
over there. There's a water gun. So Shannon shoots her when she's doing something wrong.
So the cat's getting even.
Yep. Or she'll go when Shannon's asleep. If she wants something, her water bowl or food bowl's empty, Shannon be sound asleep. She'll go in and just walk, and she feels like a ton.
Oh my lands.
Leave my Nightbot alone. Rhonda's having a problem with my Nightbot.
Is Nightmop being a smart aleck again?
No, it's just saying hi to her
Oh.
or welcome in. Every time somebody types something, it's welcome them in tonight.
Yeah. I noticed that. So did Rhonda run into any snow when she was coming home today?
She hasn't said yet. I know
Mm.
Central Arkansas, the video I seen before I come on live showed that the roads are covered down in Central Arkansas, so I don't know. I think she got home before it hit.
Well, I heard the snowplow out here about an hour ago. Again, that made the third time that it had been down our street today.
Yeah, you're right, Mary. Every time you say hi, it says that, but if you say hey, it doesn't do it. Joe's being smart ass. He's going to say hi tonight, but I watch all around Sarah, and they do have a smart ass Nightbot. It when
Mm-hmm.
you type in Raul, it will say all kinds of stuff back to you. I
Oh
aggravate
boy.
it a lot of times. There's Rhonda picking on my Nightbot.
That stupid
Hey,
night
Rhonda.
box. Hello.
So, did you
Yeah.
hit any snow coming home?
I didn't. I think I might have saw a few flakes, but it's freezing rain out there. It's white from pellets of rain.
IP
Mm.
digits.
It's all frozen.
I told him you'd make it home. You had a 4-wheel drive broom. Yeah, last time at Rita's.
Well, it's an all-wheel drive, is what
All
it
wheel
is.
drive. Okay.
Well, I don't know the difference. I don't know if that's better or worse or what, but yeah. I'm just laying on my couch at my blue couch. It's a pretty blue couch.
Ooh.
Yeah. Um it was a good drive. When I left the Mount Pleasant area, it was raining this early this morning, 6 a.m. And I thought, oh no, this is bad. But it quit a little bit after Texarkana, and it was dry all the way home. Thank
Mhm.
goodness.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's good.
I was a little worried, but
Yeah, they was asking this morning. I went live this morning, and they was wondering if you left early, Vince. It looked like it was coming in. I go, I hadn't heard from you.
yeah, I did leave early. I was afraid I was going to get caught in it because I sure can't drive in this mess. And now it's all ice. And you know, one thing I noticed, Randy, is I noticed other cars around here had flipped up their windshield wipers.
Yep.
And I thought, maybe I should do that. So I went out and flipped up my windshield wipers.
Because with the ice there and you happen to hit it on, it will rip your blades apart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea to do that.
Yeah, but
Now,
it's
Vince,
all.
you are in the South. Don't go out and dump hot water on your windshield. Try to melt the ice. It will shatter your windshield. I see people do that all the time and wonder why their windows get broke.
I don't want to do that. Look out here. I don't know if you can see or not, but it's all white. The streets are white. I don't know if you can see that or not.
No, it's kind of, yeah, there we can. Right there we can.
Yeah, where the lights are, they're all white. So if anyone's going to drive on that, it's a sheet of ice.
Yeah, in Arkansas don't have snow removal equipment or to put salt down very much.
Yeah, I did notice that they put something like it's like they had a pipe and had 6 or 8 holes in it, and they drove down the highway and was spitting white stuff out.
It's calcium chloride, I believe. Some states use different ones. Indiana and Illinois. Indiana has the best state for that. Missouri just started using it this year, but they put this chemical down, and the states that use it the right way, they can put it down 30 days before an ice storm, and it still works.
Yeah, they had that on all the lanes of the highways, and I thought, wow, that's cool. And in the city here, Little Rock and Conway. I thought, yay! I don't know what it's doing. They didn't put it out on this road because it's not melting.
Most of the time, they do it on just the major roads. They don't do the secondaries because it costs quite a bit.
Yeah. So you cutting up some fabric to make a quilt, Randy?
Yes, ma'am. I got all that cut up now. I cut the jeans up and some shirts up this morning, and now I'm making the squares.
Yay. Does it say how many people are on here?
20.
20. Wonder what Miss Rita's doing.
I sent her a message because I didn't know if she was going or not. I was going to do this on hers and to keep her company, but
can you see me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, because I switched it to chat and now I'm in the comments, but I can't see the pictures like I
Right. It won't show your picture on StreamYard. It won't show your picture when you switch, but we can still see you.
Yeah, I can read the comments. I don't
know.
If
P-digit, you're right. Yeah, rubbing alcohol and room temperature water. Don't put cold water. It's got to be,
I don't have to do that. All I got to do is push a button inside my house on my car, and I have the defrost set, and I can start my car from the inside of my house. And it'll be warmed up and the windows defrosted. It's pretty cool.
That's what Shannon's pickup does.
Bless you.
Thank you. Mary's saying put some of that rubbing alcohol in your washer bottle too. It helps.
I usually don't put any kind of liquid on it. I just let it melt or scrape it with a credit card or something.
If it's not too bad and I have to drive any place, I've got I've got an ice scraper that I use, and of course I don't have an automatic start because I've got an older vehicle, and I just get in it and sit there and let it warm up.
If it's bad out, I'll stay home anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Staying
I don't
home.
plan on going anywhere till Saturday.
Yeah. Well, they asked me to keep a little bit Thursday and Friday. He said Thursday if the roads are going to be clear, but it's not going to get above freezing, so I don't know. If I
Yeah,
Oh
can
it might
shit,
get,
not
we're
be
not even
clear.
gonna
I
we're
don't know
gonna
if I'll.
stay in single digits.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to drive on this road right here. Get out of my driveway. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm.
Go keep a little bit. Little tooties. She's beginning to walk all over, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose weight chasing her.
Well, you're getting your steps in anyway.
Yes, got to get them in. Yeah, I'm looking forward to working on sewing projects. I'd rather be in Texas, but here I have sewing set up to do, so I can. And I look forward to that. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
So, Randy, I saved a bunch of I saved a bunch of jeans and all. Was going to do that, but I didn't want to mess with it. I didn't want to break a needle. I didn't want to. I thought, oh, I'll just stick to cotton.
It takes a while to cut jeans up. I didn't know there's so many seams in a pair of jeans.
Oh, yay, I can turn it sideways. I can see us bigger. Oh my goodness, I look awful. I want clean my eyes and put some coconut on my eyes and stuff. So I got my face already washed for the night.
I quit wearing makeup a few years ago because every time I turned around, it was breaking me out. I thought, nope, I don't need it.
Well, it encourages me when I put it on. I just feel better about myself, and it does make my eyes stand out. I guess I don't know.
I liked wearing it, and I thought I looked better with it. And my youngest daughter always said, "Oh, you look so much better with makeup." But then when it started breaking me out so bad, I thought, nah, this is
It
not
don't do
fun.
much for me.
Really?
I've actually had my girls that put makeup. I'll tell a story. There is actually pictures somewhere when we lived in California. I got divorced and the kids came out and spent the summer. There was another guy named Randy. He worked for a telephone company. He had one of them cameras that's real high powered, and I didn't know he did this. He's on top of a hill across the street from where we was at. And my friend was giving me a perm. My hair used to be really long. It's getting long now. Randy gave me money to get a haircut. But it was used to be down by below my shoulders, and I got a perm, and he got pictures of them giving me a perm in the backyard.
Oh
Oh,
my
I've had my
goodness.
fingernails painted. The kids have painted
how cute! So you're just cutting squares up there, Randy? You're
it.
cutting.
Yep.
What size?
I it's a ruler from trucking. It's uh it's to do my logbooks. It says it's 6 inches from the line to line,
Yeah.
but it's got at least a half inch on each side. So I figured they're probably 7 inches long, square.
7 by 7. Cool.
Yep. And Kim told me when I make this, I got to have at least a half inch flange
Yeah.
or lip. So it should be, close to 6 inches, a little under 6 inches when I'm done, when they're sewed together.
That's about normal. That's a good size.
P. Digit, you need it once in a while. He said he
Happy
swore
did
off makeup.
I can't see chat. Let's see here. See what that red dot's for. Comment. What's a comment?
Now,
P.
mine, you should be able to make comments in chat. Now,
P.
that's P digits.
Yeah, says he swore off makeup.
Yeah. But the restricting that Rita has, you can't type in it. There's no
Oh.
place to type in hers.
Yeah, this is a little different layout.
This is what we used to have, Rita and me both all the time. Is this one, but it costs so much right now. I'm just using it free, so I might not do it very much because you only get 20 hours free a month, and then you got to pay for it.
Ah, yeah, that's why she switched. She said,
Yeah.
You didn't want to pay for.
Yeah, it used to be she paid only $10 a month, but they raised it. Then I was paying there for a while, 25. I had it locked in for 25, but then they raised it to like $49 a month. And we don't make that kind of money off of YouTube to pay it out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's taking a while to cut this one piece of shirt up. I'm still squaring it up. When you cut out the seams, nothing's straight, so I'm trying to straighten it all up.
Yeah.
And Jennifer
Hang
said
in
they
there,
switched
Randy, you
too.
get it.
Now, you can go on YouTube free, but you can't have anybody up on panel.
Yeah.
And I like the company like Rita does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The gal that I moderate for on Sunday nights, Tiffany, she just goes through YouTube.
I dropped her channel and stuff, and I went and watched a few of her videos. And I'm sorry, Kim, I can't stand her voice. I like what she's doing, but her voice is just, I couldn't do it. I mean, seemed like a nice lady and everything, but me and Rita's talked about that before. Some people, mine probably is irritating too, but some voices just don't come across very good.
Yeah.
That's the truth. It's just somehow every now and then you find one that's kind of like grades on you, and you're like, okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
But I like to give them credit somehow, like their thing, or it's not their
Yeah,
fault.
that lady has 60,000 subscribers, so I actually dropped it on Rita's channel and on mine, too. So because I know a lot of people like watching other people sewing, and I did watch her, and some of the techniques that she does and stuff is really nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If she just show it and not say nothing, I'd watch more.
Yeah. What was her name?
Tiffany.
It's
I wonder if
Tiffany's Quilting Life.
Tiffany what?
Tiffany's Quilting Life.
Oh, okay. I'm probably a member. Anytime they recommend anybody, I always join them just to help the channel. Why not? Doesn't hurt anything.
Hey, Michael, MB Heritage.
Hi, Michael.
Michael, I wish you'd come up some night and show some of your paintings.
Well, Tiff deals with MS, and it causes a lot of problems. She's also got rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia.
Oh.
Here, just a few years ago, she contracted valley fever, and with the cough and everything that she dealt with it, it has really made a change in her voice.
Oh, bless her heart.
And she is very fortunate to even be alive.
Wow.
She came very close to dying, and she has a lot of health issues that she deals with, but she's up there every Sunday doing
good for her.
and stuff.
I thought the way her face expression, she's got something wrong with her. I didn't know if she'd had a stroke or something or what, but she seems like a really nice lady.
Oh,
You know,
she's a sweetheart.
it looks like
Now,
she's
her
very
husband,
smart.
Scott,
It, a lot of
her
people's
husband,
got
Scott,
these channels for quilts, but they don't really teach you, to talk about it.
hmm
But she does a step by step and
hmm
showing you things.
she's got one of the best instructional videos for doing the Lone Star and working with the diamonds and Y seams and everything. And she repeats it as she's doing it so that there's no way you can misunderstand what she's doing.
Ooh.
She works a lot with scraps. Um, she and Scott are not wealthy people at all. He's a Marine veteran, and he's got PTSD, something awful, and it has completely. They consider him to be completely disabled because of it,
Aw.
and he's a
They're
combat
saying here
veteran.
in chat that valley fever you said there is very scary. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, the area in Arizona where she lives in Lake Havasu City. And that part of
Oh, I
Arizona
wonder if she
is,
knows Merlin.
she
Yeah,
I
let's,
might.
watch a guy, Merlin. He does car stuff, and he's there in Havasu. I actually like
Oh, she
Havasu.
doesn't know him. Her husband probably does because Scott's a real car buff.
Ask her next time if she knows Merlin.
Okay.
I like watching Merlin.
Okay. And see, Lake Havasu, that's where the original London Bridge is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she
I watch a lot of people who go out there, RVers and stuff.
Yeah, they
mm-hmm.
had Maryland just did a walkthrough. It's for the hippies, the Volkswagen vans and stuff, all decorated up different ways.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
he's walking through there, and he's getting a contact high and all kinds of stuff.
I'll bet.
Wow.
Yeah, Mary watches him too. Yeah, I like Merlin. He's got a good show.
The Tiff called me one day and we did a video call, and she was walking through a lot of Havasu, and she was down by where the London Bridge is. And she said, now you can say that you've seen the original London Bridge.
Yeah.
And it's really a neat area. They live in a beautiful city. And she's done live videos when they have the big hot air balloons.
Yeah.
They will have festivals down there, and there are several owners that live there that do hot air tours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
don't
It's very
they
hot
have
over there in the summertime. Merlin's always he's got a big old thermometer deal out on his front deck under the shade, and it could be 110 degrees out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have some kind of a parade in the water too, I believe.
Yep.
Saw some boats or something in the water.
Mm-hmm.
One
Yeah.
time.
He's doing a deal right now. Merlin is with the sheriff's department. He's trying to get everybody to go there at Havasu to go out in the desert. And he went out with his tow truck and picked up a bunch of abandoned vehicles. But they're doing, I think it's this weekend coming up, trying to get the whole community. If you got a side by side or whatever, or just trash bags, go out in your pickups and they clean up the desert. I think that's pretty neat of them.
Yeah, I've seen some of those too, and that's just pathetic. It's like a few people run it for a lot of people, and it's just it's sad. They have no morals or something. How can you dump stuff? That's just I don't know. Everybody's different.
Well, Tiff, tomorrow through Sunday, she will be at QuiltCon in Phoenix, Arizona. And she was driving down to that.
Who?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, really? Going to QuiltCon?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
She, her friend Becca from She has the YouTube channel So Becca, and she
Yeah.
and Becca are real good friends. And Becca helped her with tickets a year ago to fly out there to where Becca lives, and they went to the one in Raleigh, North Carolina, and
Nice.
spent the week there.
He just says, "Am I not supposed to throw trash out of my window, my car window?" In certain states, Pete did you because they still got the chain gang, so that way they have something to do.
Not.
Hmm.
Yeah. Does y'all's cut out?
No,
Every now and then you
No.
two are spinning.
but
Uh-oh.
I've been watching steady though.
Maybe just mine. It seems like my internet's working fine. I've been gone for a while, but
Now Sandra was on earlier this afternoon after I went off, and she was having all kinds of internet problems.
Mhm.
oh, that's right. I saw her say take 3 or something like
Yep, she
Mhm.
did the first one. As soon as she was signing off, I could hear her talking. I go, no, 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 and she already clicked the button.
that. Oh man.
I couldn't type fast enough. I sent her a message, hey, it's working. It was too late.
Yeah, the third one she did, it come through just fine.
Did you have a baby with her?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
She actually come on mine this morning, and Kim came up, and she came up, and the baby is up there. She was
Oh.
sitting in her recliner or rocker, rocking her and feeding her.
Oh. Cute.
And the mother showed up, and I thanked the mother because the mother lets her come on the videos.
Yeah.
I kind of told them about you. I didn't call no names out, but I go, some people won't let the grandkids come up, and I like seeing them.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know. And then like she talks too. I guess she got 6 grandkids, and they've all been on. Yes, she is married. Lenny is really cute, and her hands are just going crazy today. But like Rita's grandkids aren't allowed to come up no more either.
Well, I'd put mine on there if I was around her, but I get on my internet here at my place, and she doesn't come here. I go to their house to watch her, so I
Good night,
can't.
Yeah.
P Digits.
Good night, P Digits.
Oh shoot!
But that'd be cool to bring her up here and let everybody see her. She's
I should have
sweet.
numbered these as I was cutting them out.
Uh-oh.
I got a pretty good stack sitting here. We've been on an hour and 9 minutes, and I got quite a few cut.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm getting mad at that old woman. She never shows up on my lives anymore.
Rita may be asleep at this hour.
I imagine she is. Cause like I said, I sent her a message at 6:45. I go, "Are you going live?" And she never did answer me.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, if that storm hit them as fast and as hard as it hit here early this morning, I'll bet she's been just about run ragged.
She's been tired all week long, but she keeps trying to do these. But
Yeah.
she has been tired. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll try to watch for her tomorrow now that I'm here and I can see better and get on my laptop and stuff. But my phone's trying to cut out. I don't know why. Y'all are spinning.
Mm. That's not good.
No.
Oh, mine ain't moving.
You can tell?
Mine's not.
Well, as long as it keeps working. I mean, yep, they all went again. Spinning out. I don't know what's going on.
What were you drinking in Texas? You're spinning around.
Just water. Hey, I might have done a boo boo, but I made some coffee, and it was decaf coffee, but I was just craving coffee a while ago, and it's decaf Folgers, but they say even the decaf has a little bit of caffeine in it, so I don't know.
I've been drinking decaf coffee for so many years now that
I'm yawning. I got up way early this morning so I could pack and take off around 6.
mercy.
Well, I wanted to be on the road and get here before 9ish or during the 9 o'clock hour.
You
Yeah.
didn't leave the coffee pot or the iron on before you left, did you?
No, not in the cabin. No, I always walk through and check everything.
That's really a pretty cabin.
Oh, thank you. It's so cute. I appreciate it. It's not, it's just a cabin. It doesn't have a washer dryer or anything, and it's not fancy like a big house or something, but it's nice. It's got everything you need in it.
Mm-hmm.
A nice comfortable bed. And when I lived there before, I had put a big TV in there. And I asked my sister, I said, "You want me to take the TV?" She goes, "No, not if you don't want to." I said, "I'm going to leave it then." Because it's a hassle to put it way up on the wall. It's
Yeah,
a
you
big-
showed us the other day that I like the. I got ours hanging on the wall too. I like it up. I don't like looking down.
Yeah, it's up high. You said, "No, I'll leave
That way
it."
you can lay back and look up.
Yeah. They don't let us put them on here on the walls. I don't care. Oh my goodness,
It's
I'm
kind of
so
like a
sleepy.
complex here. I would love to be able to have mine up on the wall
There,
because I have
Michael
2-year-old
dropped his link.
grandson.
Michael dropped his link for some of these paintings. He won't come
Oh,
up and
cool.
show us, but he dropped the link.
Oh, that's
He's,
nice.
he's quite the artist.
Wow. Well, I think I'm going to get off of here before I fall asleep on y'all. I keep holding the phone.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer here. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I stopped and made supper, but it took me over 5 hours to cut all that out earlier. So
That's
You
good.
did a good job, though.
I'm glad you're doing something like that. I know you feel better because you're used to doing something, working or driving or something.
yeah, keep me busy. I've only did one boo boo. I got my finger earlier.
Uh-oh. That happens.
Oh, you need a new camera? Well, tell Bobby to buy you a new camera.
Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye.
I'll look
Good
tomorrow.
night, Rhonda.
See if I can catch some more lives tomorrow.
See you later.
Alrighty,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Oh. I ain't even knocked my pile down very far yet.
It takes a while. I've got a 15-gallon tote in my closet that is a bunch of denim and jeans that were given to me. And I've got to get them gone through and get something done with them. But as soon as I get my aunt's quilt done, I've got 2 quilts that my grandmother started in 1950 and 1952. She made quilt tops for Mom and Dad. One of them was a wedding gift, and the other one was an anniversary gift. And Mom just never gave them back to her to finish them. And so I'm going to finish them for the girls. And I need to get
That'd
that
be a
done.
nice keepsake.
Yeah. Something that their great grandmother did. but I've got to go get the battings for them.
Oh, you guys was talking about batting earlier. You
Mhm.
and Cheryl or something. There's a place,
Mhm.
Stover, Missouri. My aunts that do all the quilting up here. My brother
Mhm.
used to run down there for them, and there's a I don't know what the name of it is, but look up Stover, Missouri. That's where Shannon's from, and we got the horses all from years ago. But that's
Mhm.
where they get all their batting from,
Okay.
and it must be pretty reasonable price because they drive all the way to Stover to get it.
Wow.
I don't know if they ship it or anything about it, but I know he drives down there and gets it for them.
Wow. I've got a friend in Topeka, Kansas, that is quite a quilter, and he and his cousin went together and bought a long arm. And she orders the batting on the great big rolls.
Right, that's what they
And
get.
I know at one point she was getting them from down there at Stover. But the last time that I talked to him, he said that they had to order some from Marshall's Dry Goods down in, is it Mississippi? It's down south someplace. But I checked on their prices. They do have excellent prices. But like a 22-yard roll of 90-inch wide batting, that's a lot of batting for $57. But it costs $40 to get it up here.
Oh,
But that's still cheaper than I could buy it anyplace else
right.
for that amount. Because most of what I can find, around at most places, there's only about 9 to 10 yards on a roll.
Yeah, Mary, you've seen these paintings. They are gorgeous, aren't they? I like the Mark Twain one the best. And I think it's a turtle, that last one he did. I really like it. But the Mark Twain, he actually painted on the Mark Twain painting live one night.
Mm. Wow.
And then I'm from Missouri here, so it kind of hit home. Let's
Yeah.
do a quick count. I'm done for the night, but I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 in an hour and 20 minutes. So how much time is it
That's
going to
not
take, guys, to do 270?
well,
I'm going to be cutting a while.
have they already got that Joann's in St. Joe closed?
I don't know. Somebody was asking me about that today, and I was actually going to go online and look. Where's my phone? I'll look and see.
If they don't, Randy, go in there and get your rotary cutter and your cutting mat, because they
Yes,
will be
Randy, I
marked
can count.
way down.
And I didn't even take my shoes off.
See, the store right here close to me is closing, and I was in there the other day, and I
No,
was
it's
just
still
looking at
it's,
what
it's
prices.
still open. It's still
Go
showing
in
open.
there. Yeah, go in there to see about getting your rotary cutter and your mat. Chances are you're going to get them for about 40 or 50% off.
Hmm.
And that's a good buy on that stuff. And it's still worth it.
Oh, Michael, they're talking. I know you're not reading chat. Mary likes it's a feathers a horse, and he says, "Oh yeah, it's a ghost horse. It's a commission for a couple
Ooh.
that collects Native American paintings."
Mm,
That's pretty cool. Also,
that sounds
Mary, he
gorgeous.
does painting, but he does gardening, and he's a guru. I used to have my Nightbot. I'm not paying for it no more. Michael has a chicken book, everything you need to know about chickens. So if anybody wants chickens, they need to get Michael's
Cool.
book. He can tell you how to sex chickens and the whole 9 yards. I mean, he's raises chickens, it's all different kinds and stuff, but he's very smart with chickens too. And he
That's
does
neat.
gardening plants inside their house. They got starter plants, all the different kinds of stuff inside.
Hmm.
It's a good channel to go watch, guys.
That sounds awesome. And what's the name of his channel?
MB Heritage. I'll text it
Okay.
to you. When we get off here, I'll text it to you.
Okay. That'll be fine.
Oh, Mary says she can only keep 3 chickens there in her city limits. Hey, that's more than none. At least you
I
can
can't
have
have
a few.
any here. Do you know they've got a beautiful spot out here in the back that another couple that used to live here, they had it all planted in flowers, but she had a few vegetable plants out there too. It'd be a beautiful place for just a small garden. The new owner won't let us put anything out there.
Huh.
They're
I
fine
was
with just
watching.
letting the weeds grow up.
I was watching earlier on these court deals on YouTube Shorts. This
Hmm.
guy, he's a veteran. He come back from the war, and he likes cleaning things up. And he took a vacant lot. Nobody owned it. Nobody knows who owns it.
Hmm.
And it was all trash. He cleaned it up and planted flowers and roses and all different kinds of things in it. Cleaned it up a little, made a
Hmm.
little area. And the city fined him or sued him. And he went to court, and the judge threw it out. He says, "You're doing all this," and showed pictures. It was really nice looking. And she says,
Hmm.
the judge says, "I will be talking to whoever's on the city council. You're trying to clean the community up, and they're suing you for it." And
Yeah. Mm.
you don't thank me, Rand or Michael. We've been friends a long time, and I enjoy watching you and Bobby doing stuff. But guys, I'm getting tired. I've been sitting here all day and doing this, and my arms are sore, and so I'm going to get off here and save a little bit of my time so I
And
come on again.
and you need some rest.
Yeah,
How's your blood sugar?
I don't know. I didn't check tonight. I'm running low on strips, but I called them to see if I got my prescription for them, but I can't get them until March the 26th. So I called them and said, "How come?" When I first got the prescription for them, they said I was only to do it once a week. Well, now they've been having me do it twice a week, and I'm running out of strips. But
Mm.
Shannon said she's going to go ahead and buy me some, so we ordered them. They won't come in until Thursday,
Hmm.
and so they was $28 for one of these little tubs of them.
Uh-huh.
So I really didn't check it tonight, but I'll check it tomorrow. I'm gonna try. Just I got some strips, but I'll do it tomorrow. But
Okay.
I'm gonna get off here, guys. I enjoyed you guys coming in.
Okay.
You guys watched me cut up material,
Thank you.
so
Like I said, if you need help, holler.
I will.
We can do a video call sometime and I'll take you through it. I don't have a
I
problem
probably
with
will when I start laying it out.
it. Okay.
I'm gonna lay it out here on the living room floor, trying to see which square goes where. I don't
Yeah.
have one of them big boards like everybody's got, so I'm gonna lay it right here on the front room floor and eyeball it, see what it looks like before I sew it together.
Mine either goes on the living room floor or on my bed.
Shannon's usually in the bed when I'm working on stuff, so I can't do that. I guess I could go in and lay it on top of her.
Keep her warmer.
Yeah. Bye, Joe. Bye,
Let me see
Jennifer. Bye, Mary. Michael. Thanks,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye.
Later.
Now if I figure out how to shut this thing off.